Now, if you're a designer or photographer that loves editing in Photoshop or Lightroom and you need those great colors to be creating, abstract art to make things pop or make really nice mock-offs to your clients, then this 4K monitor from BenQ will transform your designs. It's the BenQ PD2705U. It's a 4K IPS monitor. It's Ultra HD and it has 60 Hz, and it is a perfect monitor to any designer or creative who works every day on their creative business. Now, what you get in the box is a calibration report of the testing they did on the monitor, so that is really cool. You also get all the cables, Thunderbolt, USB-C, etc., and it's really easy to unpack. Now, one of the key features I love about this monitor is its ergonomic design. It has the ergo arm on the back and it allows me to quickly clamp onto my desk. Really easy. I didn't even have to put much pressure. All you gotta do is just twist it on and it's ready to go. Then you just snap in the monitor into the plate. It's really easy. You don't have to do any screws or anything, which I like. And the ergo arm is just super flexible. I can move it up and down, left and right. I can move the monitor to a tilt if I want to tilt it up and down. The monitor also goes vertical as well. So if I want to have like maybe a 2-monitor setup, I can have 2 vertical ones or maybe 1 landscape and 1 portrait one on the side. So it's really up to you on how you use it. Maybe if you're a coder, you probably want to use it vertical. I love that flexibility. If I want to switch it up, maybe if I want to go on my stand-up desk and use it, I think it's really cool. And I love that flexibility, especially when I want to design and move around the viewing angles when I'm looking at my designs. It comes with a Hotkey Puck, which is great for quickly switching the color modes on the fly, or maybe I want to switch to my laptop and I want to use that. I can switch the display port super easily from DisplayPort to HDMI. I love how I can also change the brightness really easily. I love the tactile feel of that wheel. It just moves really nicely. It also comes with dual view as well. So if you're someone that wants to, have maybe you're working on a laptop and you want to have 2 screens side by side for a comparison, that is a great option as well. You can just switch it on and off as well. If you're a MacBook user, it's got MacBook mode, which just utilizes the pixels a lot better. Obviously, I'm a PC user, so I don't really use that, but I use the HDMI cable to connect my laptop. Now, when it comes to the ports, it has a USB-C. It's also got USB-B. It has a Thunderbolt port. It also has a HDMI port and a display port as well. So if you've got a graphics card, you can easily use it with that. Not only does it have it on the back side of the monitor, but it's actually got it on the side. I can quickly plug a USB if I maybe want to charge something or put something on the computer. It does have some inbuilt speakers as well, but because I have my own speakers, I don't really use it. The sound quality is decent. It's nothing crazy because it isn't inbuilt into the monitor, but typically you want to sort of invest into external speakers for that, but that's fine. Now, if you're a designer that spends hours and hours at your computer, it's got flicker-free inbuilt into it. It's also got eye care, such as low blue light, so you're not always staring into the screen and getting eye fatigue because of the blue lights. It's got low blue light inbuilt into it, and you can change the modes as well on the fly when you want to maybe read articles or you just want to slow down and not stare at the pixels all day. One thing I don't necessarily like, I wish there would be higher hertz, maybe 100 hertz or 120 hertz instead of 60. That would have just made this monitor an extra level ahead. Now, when it comes to the overall design of the monitor, it's pretty lightweight, nothing too big or crazy. It is 27 inches, so it's not too wide where I get distracted on the sides. I can actually focus on my work. It has a matte black sort of finish on the parts. Some of the parts are plastic, but it's a nice hard plastic, pretty durable and sturdy, and it'd be easier to just wipe down the dust with a nice microcloth. It also comes with this back plate where I can make everything neat because the cables will be coming out the back. So all you gotta do is just literally click it in to the holes and snap it. Then you just grab those cables, the power cable, and put it through. Just makes it a lot cleaner on your setup. Now, it does come with 99% on sRGB. It just makes your work stand out and pop more. All the colors and the pixels and the designs just look a lot more clearer, and I just love the visual fidelity of the monitor. Because it's 4K, you're getting a lot of more pixels and the color is just really great. I like how you can also switch the color modes as well. I typically use sRGB because that's what I use for when I'm designing Illustrator and Photoshop, so that works for me. So if you do want to check out this 4K IPS monitor, I will put a link in the description below where you can grab it. I think it's a great deal. It's got a lot of features that are great for designers. Now, I also snagged the WIT e-reading lamp. It's an intelligent lamp that actually covers 150% more than your average desk lamp. It also has a sleek modern design. It reminds you of like a Swiss design, really clean, really nice. I love the color of the gray and the white put together. The base is pretty heavy. You can also get a clamp as well if you want that. One of the cool features of this lamp is that all you got to do to turn it on is just one touch and it turns on. You can hold the ring for 2 seconds and you can turn it onto reading mode. If you do it again, it will turn to screen mode. So it's really fast to just switch modes when you're reading a book, or maybe when you're working on the computer and you want to switch it up. If you press the knob one more time, it will change to brightness mode, where you can dim the brightness or you can put the brightness up. I also forgot to mention that when you tap to e-reading mode or the screen reading mode, it will automatically dim the light based on the ambient light in your room. You also have the ability to swivel and move the lamp to which direction you like. Just make sure that you place it in a nice direction, and you can lift it up and down, and I love that about it. It's got that flexibility. The color temperature ranges from 2700 all the way up to 5700. It could also hit 500 lux or lumens, which gives a nice bright feel. It brightens your room and it just allows you to read with ease because it's got that nice color feel. Now, I'm really impressed with the quality. It's got a high composite metal composition. Some of the parts are a bit lighter, but it's really sturdy. I think it just works really well. And the base is heavy as well, so I don't feel it's gonna like fly off the table or anything like that. So overall, I'd recommend the lamp as well. I will put a link in the description below. If you are someone that loves reading books, or you work late into the night because you're a night owl designer, then get this lamp. I think it's just great to have in your corner to brighten up your office to help you work throughout those late hours. Thanks so much for watching. If you do want to see what desk I use or my other office setup, you can check it out in this video right here.